Roger, the world is moving at terrible speed. Changes are everywhere. So innovation became one point in which all companies must get involved. How do we link strategy with innovation?
Well, the key way for me is to make the core question in strategy, and this is what I say is the most important question in strategy, is not what is true. It's to change the question to what would have to be true. What would have to be true is the most important question in strategy. Because when you start asking the question, what would have to be true, you imagine how you could make these things true. Right? And that's what spurs productive, strategic innovation. To say, well, right now, this is what consumers are like, and this is what they feel. They're not particularly thrilled or happy with what is. Well, what would have to be true for them to be actually deliriously happy? Okay, that's what would have to be true. So let's say it is the late 90s, and email is becoming much more important as a communication vehicle, but you can't get email except when you're sitting at your desk. And so you'd ask the question, well, what would have to be true for users, executives, workers in any company, to actually get their email on their belt while they're working? If you ask that question, what would have to be true, it will spur you to say, well, you'd have to have a device, and off you go for innovation. If you ask the question, what is true, the answer is, what's true is that's not possible. And so you don't even think about trying to create that world. So I always say, if you want to have a great strategy that people are going to remember and thank you for having done, focus on what would have to be true, and then have your strategy be, you're going to make something true that is not currently true. And by doing so, make the life of customers, of whatever sort your customers are, make the life of those customers better. And the more you focus on what is true, the less you'll innovate. You can say we want to be an innovative company, you can spend lots on innovation or whatever, but if you're asking the question, what is true, innovation won't fit into your strategy. It'll just be sort of an afterthought. It's something that I know we're supposed to do, so we'll do it. If you spend your time always asking, like, what would have to be true? What would have to be true? What would have to be true? Innovation will become natural and integrated into your strategy, and therefore integrated into your investment, kind of approach. You'll just see yourself investing more money in those things.